Let's go for a tempo of 80. Might be a bit slow, but starting point. Alright, let's get this down. Too slow. Let's go for 85 as a starting point. Yes, Nath. Yeah, you know what? I've been away for a while, man. I was saying to my wife today, I kind of left the beats alone for a bit, just to let the creativity simmer. Do you get me? And then I came upstairs today, and I heard this eerie little sample, and I says, you know what? Let's do something. But yeah, man, I trust you well, Nath. I trust you well out there, YouTube. It's been a minute. Let me get into this, man. Let me tighten this thing up. Let me just tighten this up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. I know you can see where this is gonna go already. Yeah, I can see where this is gonna go. Let's just tighten this up a bit. There we go. Yeah, man. Philippe, how's it going, brother? I trust you well. Yeah, man. Shout out to the MPC fam. It's been a minute, man. You know what, Nath? I was thinking about you the other day, man. And I was saying, you know, I need to come and link you. We should link up and do a joint video. You get me? Just do like a little collab, and whatever we make is whatever we make. You get me? But we just post it and just document the whole process. You know, I don't even know if I told you guys. You know what? I released a drum sample pack. You know, I put a sample pack together. I'm actually gonna use some drums from it right now. Let me draw for my sample pack. Where's my sample pack? Where is my sample pack? You know what? It's been that long. I don't even know how to use a fucking MPC anymore. Whoa! I forgot how to use the MPC. Here we go. You know them ones where, do you remember back in the day, like when you had 6 weeks off school, and you go back and it's like, oh, I forgot how to write. That's how I feel right now. I forgot how to use the MPC. But yo, look at all these. So all these, yeah, all these programs, I've put them together as a sample pack. So all these here, I put a sample pack together, and it's kind of banging still. I have to say, kind of banging still. We've got percussion, we've got snares, congos, bass, 808s, kicks. We've got a bag of bass lines as well. So what I've done, I've chopped up a load of bass lines and put them as key groups, which I'll probably use shortly. But let me... I've got a hat pack as well. Where's my hats? Where's my fire kits? I basically called it fire kits. My drum kits, drums, Yo, it's hot up here, man. I'll just come out the shower. Drum content. Yeah, man. Listen, you know what? I'm in a few groups on Facebook, like a few production producer groups, Akai MPC groups, and I see people like posting a load of posts and that, and they got all this equipment. You get me? They posting, they just thinking of buying. Let's say they've got the MPC live, and then the one comes out, they're thinking to buy the one, and they've already got the Renaissance and whatever. And I'm like, yo, all I've got is my Studio Black. Do you get me? And I can do everything I need to do with the Studio Black. You know what I mean? Even back in the day when I had the original MPC 2000, people used to hear my beats and they'd be like, "Yo, what are you using?" And I'd be like, "Oh, just the MPC." And they'd be like, "Yeah, what else though?" And I'd be like, "Just the MPC." And they'd be like, "Nah." So some people just limit it to like drums, you know what I mean? It's like they just use it for drums, and I was like, nah, man, I'll make everything on that. That's all I use. And to me, you know what I mean? It's a real art, man. If you can produce a track from top to bottom using just the MPC, you've mastered that thing, man. It's a real art. You know what I mean? You don't need 100 plugins. You don't need 3 different MPCs and this keyboard and that keyboard and this sampler and that sampler. You just need, you know what I mean, creativity and a tool, and that's it. Some people get caught up, and I understand it. I really understand. Some people, it's more of a hobby in terms of being a collector. You know what I mean? They collect software, plugins, different packs. I mean, some people just buy sample packs just to buy sample packs. 34 3 smooth. I trust you well, my brother. Yo, I need to put some drums on this, so just let me focus. Let me get some drums on this, and then we can talk. But yeah, man, yo, just use what you're using. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in thinking you need to pack up your studio with loads of different bits of hardware and software. Yo, master what you've got, man. You know what I mean? But yo, just give me a second. Let me do this. Let's go for the standard drum kit. Okay, we're just getting started. What we're saying. Yeah. Alright, so we're back in the comments now. So Yeah, man, it's the driver, not the car, for real. For real, bro, it's true. Yeah, yo, listen, there's nothing wrong with collecting hardware as well. You get me? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that. Do you get what I'm saying? You see, my issue comes when a man believes that the more hardware and software and plugins and synths and kits, the more of that he has, the better beats he's going to make. You know how many people I know who they've got gigs and gigs and gigabytes worth of plugins and they haven't released any music. You know, they can't play me a finished track from top to bottom. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they can't just say, yo, check this out, and just press play and it just plays from top to bottom. You get me? It's arranged, it's been mixed, it's mastered, or not even mastered, but you get me? It's like, it's top to bottom, it's done. And I'm like, yo, I know other people who all they've got is all they've got. They've just got like the MP or whatever they've got. They've got their tool, and with that tool, with that limited amount of equipment they've got, they're producing music. You know what I mean? Creating the track, producing the track, arranging the track, mixing it, exporting it, and are in a position where they could upload it and release it. To me, that's like, yeah, man, salute to that. You've mastered the equipment you've got. You've outgrown it, and for me, that's what I'm about, man. All right, so 34 Free Smooth says it's Screwbuffer 808, and then Nave said he likes a subtle snare. Let's see what we can do with that then. I got that little. I like that one. You know, the little palm snare. You know, that's basically like someone hitting the snare, but not with a stick. It's like with their hand. Make a separate track for that. I was about to put that on the same track, but I'm going to put it on a separate track. Try one of these bassline key groups, see what we can do with this. Yeah, we're doing that. What do you think? We're doing that. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Philip. The MPC today is a beast. You know what I mean? Definitely a beast. You can do what you need to do on it. You know, you can sample whatever you want. You can pull in synths, different plugins, etc. You can. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? And even that, it's not even about the MPC. It's whatever tool you're using. You know, I think there's that saying from back in the day. You know what I mean? A bad worksman blames his tools. You know what I mean? If you can't produce a track from top to bottom with the tool you've got, whether that's Ableton, whether it's MPC, whatever it is, then you're just making excuses. You know what I mean? What are you saying? We're recording that? Let's do it. Yo, my latency is terrible. I said it the other day. I'm going to have to upgrade my computer. So you probably can't tell, but the delay between hitting that pad and that playing is horrendous. So I've got to keep going here and changing my latency, which is not good. Let's try this. You see that? It just makes me sound like a whack-ass producer. Definitely due an upgrade on this computer. It's basically like, what am I using? I'm using a 2012, 2013 Mac Mini. And I've upgraded it to the point where I can't really upgrade it anymore. I'd have to get a new processor. So I'm definitely due, or at least I'm kind of overdue an upgrade, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to invest. I think you're right. Yeah, I think it does have something to do with the fact that I'm streaming as well. So obviously it's pulling RAM to run the MPC. I've got YouTube open. I've got OBS open. I'm streaming at the same time. So I think all that has an impact. But yo, just quickly, I trust you lot are well, man. You know what I mean? I trust you well. Give me a quick heads up, man. Let me know how you getting on. How you coping with this mad period, man. Yo, I'm sick of it now, you know. Honestly, I'm sick of it. We're in July. The 7th month of the year. The 7th month of the year, you know. And I've been locked down. I've kind of been on lockdown since like mid-March. When I say lockdown, like I work from home anyway. Do you get me? I run what I need to run from home. So I don't need to like go out to work and that. I can do what I need to do from home. But yo, I'm ready to get out now. Do you get me? I've had enough of it. But how you lot do, man? Let me know. And how are things where you are? Gueto, is it Gueto? Martinez, big up yourself. Thank you for joining. Yeah, for real. Yo, Philippe. You see, when we first started this lockdown thing, by about, what am I saying? By about April, May, bro, I was on the garden project. Trust me, I was fixing up my garden. Like, yo, I'm glad I've got a decent sized garden, and I'm glad that the weather ain't been too bad. Do you get me? So I just spent a lot of time just nicing up my garden, invested a bit of money in it, niced it up. I still got a lot of work to do, but yeah, man, it's true. I feel it for those people. Yo, honestly, hand on heart, I feel it for those people who, you know what I mean, living like a block of flats. Imagine living in a block of flats. I mean, I don't know your situation, do you get me? But imagine like living in a block of flats. You got no back garden. You got like one window in your apartment, and there's like 4 or 5 people living in that apartment building. Whew. That's some real challenging. That's a challenging situation. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so 34 Smooth said is in New York. It's been about 4 months, and things are slowly reopening. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm telling you, Nath, yo, listen, if I never had my back garden, man, I'd be going mad round here. And if I never had this little man cave as well, I was saying to my wife, just like, if I'm not in here, I feel like I got no place. Like, there's no place for me in the house. Let me turn this down and give you some joke. So I was downstairs just, and like of an evening, you know, I got 4 kids, yeah, 4 children. My 2 teenage children, their place is their room. You get me? They're in their room. They got their setup. They got their laptops. They got their music and that. My son's blasting out his music. My daughter's blasting out her music. They're doing what they're doing. My little 2, their place is like downstairs. And usually of an evening, they're in the living room. They're either on the Xbox or they're watching something on YouTube, or, you know what I mean, that's kind of their little getaway. My wife's usually on her laptop, or, you know, everyone's got their own little space, and this is my space. And then this evening, I wasn't up here. I was kind of just milling around the house, and I thought, rah, I ain't got no space. Like, if I'm not in here, like, I got no space. It's crazy. Oh dear, it's crazy, man. I trust you can relate. So I never had no intention of coming up and making no beats or whatever, but I realised I'm kind of just going from room to room, and how's everyone? And my wife's doing her hair. The kids are downstairs in the living room. My kids are in their bedroom. The bigger 2 in their bedrooms, and I'm like, sure. I need to just go to my space then, and I just came up here and just, you know what I mean, came up here. So how's things in Belgium? Okay, so you kind of having a second wave, okay. Yeah, it's true. This beat kind of represents the feeling of right now. I didn't even realize that, you know what I mean. Okay, Philip's got a 2-year-old as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate my space. Trust me. You know, for me as well, though, this is what I will say is because I work here. So behind me is kind of my work desk. And if you watch some older videos, I used to be set up over there. So my work desk and my creative space were the same space. And after like a 8.5 hour shift at work, because I work like this, do you get me? What I'm doing now is kind of like my work. I do a lot of consultancy, um, customer support, etc. But I do it online, so it's all through Zoom and things like that. So there's times where you just want to break away from it. Like I've been in the office all day, you know what I mean? I just want to get out of that space. So, but then this is my space as well. You get me? This is like my creative space. So what I've done, I just separated the two. So I've kind of split up my workspace. So my work desk is behind me, and then I've moved all my music and creative stuff over this side. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely appreciate my space, man. I'm grateful for it. Trust me, very, very grateful for it. Don't take it for granted at all. But I've always kind of had my space, even when I was younger. When I think back to when I was like, I started DJing when I was like 14, 15. And one of the first things I'd done was I saved up my money. I was working 2 jobs. I was doing I was collecting glasses at a nightclub. I used to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday collecting glasses at a nightclub. Yeah, man, that's it. You can see in it, the swivel chair. I just move from this side, go over here, do what I'm doing over there, and then when I'm done, boom, switch, and I come over here. But yeah, man, like I'm saying, from when I was like 14, 15, saved up my money. I bought some old second-hand turntables and a mixer, and I had a setup in my bedroom, and that was me. I was missing. You get me? Once I got those 2 decks and that mixer, yo, my friends weren't seeing me, bro. I was missing. Trust me, the only time they seen me was like, yo, yeah, I'm ready to play a set now. And then we'd have like these weekend like teenage discos at the youth clubs. And I would go to any youth club that was popping. I'm going there with my rucksack and I got my records in my bag. And I'm coming to play a set. You get me? I introduced my city to... You see, my city, yeah, in the 90s, I introduced my city to Wu-Tang. I introduced my city to Fat Joe. I introduced my city to Snoop Dogg. Anything that was popping, I had it. So that's kind of how that started. And then as I got older, I moved from my bedroom and I took over the garage at my mum and dad's house. So I kind of converted the garage into a little makeshift studio. And then that kind of became, in my area, you see, like in my hood, my garage was a go-to place. That was like the hip-hop shop, you know what I mean? Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday nights, hip-hop was running. 2 decks, mixer, MPC, freestyle, ganja. It was a place to be, man, I'm telling you. And it got to the point where, anyone who was in the hip-hop game in my area, like in my city, they had to pass through my garage to get the stamp of approval. If you don't believe me, ask anyone from my city. You had to pass through Friction's garage and get the stamp of approval. And then basically the way things transpired is I ended up getting a radio show. And my radio show became like, it was just like what we were doing in the garage week in, week out became the radio show. So yeah, man. You don't know, 34, good memories, man. 0 allowance. So yeah, Gueto says he brought his first beat machine at the age of 18. It was bro. Don't get me gassed in this place, my brother. I had the same drum machine, the Boss Dr. Rhythm. Yo, hold on. I need to just take a moment right now. Gueto Martinez. The first beat I ever made was on the Boss Dr. Rhythm. Yeah, there was a youth worker. I was about 15. Was I a bit older than that? It was 90. I was a bit older than that, actually. Sorry. Yeah, man, I'm lying. Sorry, I started DJing when I was 15. It was 1995. Yeah. So I would have been 19, 95. And there was a youth worker who used to run a music project. And I used to go to that music project and we used to, you know what I mean, learn production and that. And he lent me a Boss Dr. Rhythm drum machine. So it's like I went there on the Friday and I was just in the studio hard, just beating on this drum machine. And he says, you know what? Take it with you, man. Because like, obviously they finish work at like, 9 o'clock on a Friday evening. They're done for the weekend. So he says, yeah, man, take it with you. Take it home, do what you're doing, bring it back Monday. I says, rah, my man, trust me with the drum machine, So I took it home, and all weekend, I never went out. All weekend, I was just on the Boss Dr. Rhythm to the point where I had no memory left in it. I built that many sequences. I filled it to capacity, and I was like, rah, I can't do anything else. Like, I've got to now delete sequences to build new sequences. And from that, I was like, okay, now I need to step up my game. So that was 95. By 1997, I invested in the MPC 2000. I waited for that thing to drop. And one of my friends, another producer, he bought one before me and he brought it around. And when I seen it, I was like, yeah. That's it. And at that time, 1997, the MPC 2000 was £2.5 grand. 2.5 English pounds, I was like, them times, man, I never had no money. I was working a little factory job, you get me? So you know what I done? I applied for a credit card. I applied for a credit card and I maxed that thing out and bought the MPC. Yeah, man, them belt arm turntables. The belt drive turntables. My first turntables. One of them was a belt drive and one of them was a direct drive. So one of them, it was a Technics. Yeah, it was a Technics, but it was a belt drive one. And then my other one was it was either AOA or it might have actually been Akai. And it was heavy. It was this heavy grey turntable with a heavy metal platter. But it was direct drive and it had the S arm. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was the S arm. Like on the Def Jam logo and it's got the S arm. That's all I wanted. So when I seen the Technics turntable and it was belt drive, I didn't care. It was silver, it had Technics on it and it had the S arm. That for me was good enough. So yeah, one of them was the belt drive, the other one was a direct drive. And you remember 34 Smooth, you remember with the belt drive, yeah? We had to give it a little push. You had to give it a little extra push because it started off slow. Yeah, man, them are the days. And you had to put like a bit of plastic underneath your slip mat. So you had like your regular slip mat, but you had a bit of plastic underneath there as well. Yeah, man. Man's been doing this for long, Man said Atari ST, you're taking it back. You see me though, I was slow. I was kind of slow to adopt the computer. So I had another friend. He was a producer as well. Me and him went to school together. Shout out to Mr. Keys. And he got into the computer side of production very quickly. I was more straight. Akai. You see, once I got the MPC, I didn't want to hear nothing else. Like, MPC to me was like, this is official hip hop. This is the hip hop tool. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I had another friend who was, he had Atari ST, Cubase and all that. So yeah, man. Good memories, man. Good memories. Yeah, I tell you what though. You see, like all the old equipment. You see, when you learn your craft on old second-hand beat-up equipment, you will become a don because you use what you've got. Shout out Pittsburgh, PA in the building. You see, when you learn your craft on old second-hand beat-up material, equipment, no one can't tell you nothing. I learned to mix on an old, like I said, I had two different turntables. One was a belt drive, one was a direct drive. Yo, you see, when I went out and played at like a club or played at an event and I had Technics turntables, SL 1200s, a man could not tell me nothing. I was a don because I was used to mixing on like some old beat up equipment. So when I got like the official tools now, OG status for real. For real. And then I got to a certain age where I started working, started putting on a little money, and I bought my first set of Technics 1200s. You see, when I got those, game over. You know them ones where you've been working on the kind of rough and rugged equipment, and then you save up your money, or you get a little credit card or a little loan or whatever, and you get the official kit. I know you know them ones. When you get the official kit, man can't tell you nothing. Yo, when I got my first Technics 1210s, I was missing. Man was not seeing me for nothing. I was in my garage. Yo, you get me? That feeling. And you have to start buying like 2 copies of the same record. I remember, yo, you guys are taking me back now. You're getting me gassed up. I remember when I got 2 copies of Smooth the Hustler. Dun, dun, dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, dum, burr, ba-dum, dum, burr. You remember that tune? Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler. Was it called Broken English? Dun, 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 ba-dum, dun, dun. I think it was called Broken English or Broken Language. Yo, when I had my Technics 1200s and my Vastex mixer and 2 copies of that, I had my city on lockdown. And then I started getting like, yeah, of course I did, yeah, man. Started buying 2 copies of everything. 2 copies of Big L and Fat Joe. 2 copies of anything Primo produced. Yo, 2 copies of Rappers Are in Danger. Just keep it going, yo. And the thing is, you see where I lived, man weren't doing that where I lived. I was too advanced for them, you get me? And it got to the point where when it's a play out, like when I play sets, I used to get frustrated because imagine now, yeah, there's a man on before me and he's playing and everyone's dancing, doing what they're doing. Say he's an R&B DJ or a reggae DJ. You get me? We used to have like mixed bag DJs and they're doing their thing and everyone's dancing and doing what they're doing and the dance is nice. And then I would come on and I'm playing underground, like proper grimy underground hip hop. Everyone would stop dancing, stand in front of the set and just watch me doing what I'm doing. So it was more like a performance rather than me playing a set. And at first, I used to feel away. I used to be like, yo, just dance, man. Like, from a promoter's point of view, it looked bad. In my eyes, anyway. I was young, you get me? So in my eyes, it looked bad. I thought it looked bad because no one was dancing. Everyone was standing still. But they were standing still, watching me mix up the two copies because I'd never seen it before. Do you get me? So I'm here like dun 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 dun, and then bringing it back, bum ba dum ba dum dum bum ba dum ba dum dum, and doing all that. You get me? And everyone would just stand still and watch me. Yeah, no problem, Philip, man. I appreciate you. You get me? When you're ready, bro, we link up again. The Dog Pound album. Dog food. I introduced my sister to that album. Yeah, man, I had it, man. I had that. I had Daz Dillinger album. You see, a lot. So I kind of grew up predominantly messing with East Coast hip hop. But like, I was into, like I said, I was the first person in my city to play Snoop Dogg. And to play it on the radio as well. I was the first person to have the Dog Pound album. I was the first person to have Daz Dillinger album. All them things. I remember when I brought Ain't Nothing But a G Thing on 12-inch single vinyl. And it had the big ganja leaf as the label. And one thing I always remember about that 12-inch, yeah? That 12-inch... For me, there was nothing else in my record box that sounded as loud and as banging as that. Yeah, man. Yo, Smooth. Don't make me tell you about when I had to play at Birmingham Carnival in when was it? It was either 1990, it was either 93 or 94. And like where I live, Birmingham Carnival was like the biggest thing. There was like thousands and thousands of people. It was a big outdoor carnival. And I played Onyx Slam. You imagine like an outdoor event. I'm playing on the side of a truck. The sound system was set up on the side of a truck and the side was taken down and we was on a hill. And I remember playing Throw Your Guns in the Air and Slam. Yo, they had to take me off the sound system. He went crazy. The guy on the sound system was like, yo, oh no man, I think calm down, man. Calm down, man. The man got shut we down. And he come to me and says, yo, bro, like take it easy, man. I'm like, yo, they're having fun, man. Leave them alone. You know what I mean? Leave them alone. Let them do what they're doing. Bust down the place. I was like 16 years old, 15, 16. I'm playing to like 2,000 rowdy hip hop heads and I was smashing it up. Throw Your Guns in the Air, Slam, everything. Bust up the place. I felt like a superstar. Yeah, man, the sound man was like, yo, at one point, yeah, because that same sound man, he was from my town. That's how I ended up playing on that sound. And we used to do like during the summer holidays, he would do like a weekly like teenage disco. And it got to the point where I was banned from playing Slam. I couldn't play it. So you know what I used to do? I'd play like another song. Yeah, so let's say I'd play like I don't know, I'd play like Rampage or something by EPMD, and I would mix Slam in the background, but not play the whole thing, just play that. Dun, 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 dun. And then as it was about to say Slam, I'd take it out and blend it in with another track, you get me? And the sound man, the big man would come up to you, yo, make sure you don't play that track, you know. Don't play that track, you know. I'm about to play that record, you know. He used to cuss me off. Boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, you met the teacher. Let the boys be boys. Yo, I went to watch Onyx live in Birmingham. Bro, I almost lost my life. I'm not even joking. I can't even tell that story on the live stream because them times my head was elsewhere. You get me? I'm a good guy now. You get me? I'm a family man now. You know what I mean? But them times I was a young, easily influenced teenager. And when them men were talking about throw your guns in the air, I was like, yeah, man. Let's do it. Who else is down? Who else is down to throw a jammy in the air? You get me? I'm down. So when I heard about the Onyx concert in Birmingham, man went there with the ting, you get me? Or it was a replica. It was a blank firer. But it banged. So there's me now with my young, I don't know how old I was, probably like 16, 17. I got the ting in the rucksack. Turned up at the event. I don't know where my head was at. I don't know what I was thinking, but I turned up at the event now. Turned up at the concert. Seen a big old queue. And I seen the big, grisly security on the door. And the metal detectors. And I just thought, oh. Man's got the ting on him. Did I really think I was going to get in there with that? Did you really think he was going to come in here with that? All I wanted to do was when he said throw your guns in the air. Pa, pa, pa. That was that's all I wanted to do. When they played that song, I just wanted to pa, pa, pa. And just put it away. I never wanted to hurt no one. I had no intention of doing that. So yeah, man. Big grizzly security at the door, so I thought there's no way I'm getting in here, no way. So I saw someone, and this time I caught the train to get to there. I lived in Wolverhampton, you get me? It was like a 45-minute, if not an hour train ride from where I lived to where the concert was taking place, and I had the ting on me. No car, straight on the train. So I saw someone who I knew in the queue, and I was like, yo, did you drive? Did you drive to come here? I was like, yeah. I said, yo, I need to put something in your car. He's like, what's going on, man? I says, I just need to leave something in your car, you get me? I can't. So I pulled this guy out of the queue. He walked me around to the car, got to the car. I took out the thing out the bag. He was like, yo. I says, yeah, I know, man, I know. I said, just link me up after the concert. Yeah, I'll pick up the thing. You know, saying it now, my head, I don't know where my head was at. I don't know what I was thinking, but I had to stash the thing in the car, go back, get back in the queue, get pat down by the security, go in and enjoy the concert. And I almost lost my life in the concert because man were like, yo, you see the mosh pit? Man were moshing hard, and I just remember at one point I went to the left, I went to the right, my feet were up in the air, and I just remember hitting the ground on my back, and as soon as I felt myself going down, it was like, yo, I need to get back on my feet immediately. Like it was some MMA business, some jiu-jitsu business. Like, as soon as my backside hits the ground, I need to get back on my feet or else I'm dead. Because it was mayhem. Yo, it was literally like boom boom. Yeah man, the mosh pit was mad. I must have been on the ground for like 0.05 of a fifth of a second. Boom boom. As soon as I hit the ground, straight back on my feet, I thought there's no way I can stay down there because I'm gonna get stomped and trampled. It was mayhem. And that was just while the DJ was warming up, you get me? So imagine like when Onyx came on stage, it was absolute mayhem. Have you ever seen Onyx live? Mayhem. So where the concert took place, yeah, they must have done their research on this group, because where the stage was, there was bars on the stage. So we're here in the crowd, yeah, we're in the crowd, and there's bars separating the crowd from the stage. Do you get me? Like railing, there was like railings between us and the stage. And then the stage was like, say, imagine I'm standing up, yeah? The stage, like them man's feet were here. The stage was that high. You know what I mean? And all I remember at one stage was I was just holding onto the railings for dear life, and my body was just being dragged this way, and I'm holding on like, nah, my legs are over here, my feet are off the ground, and I'm holding onto the railings for my dear life. You know what I mean? It was one of the best concerts I've been to in my life, bro, I'm telling you. It was mayhem. When they done Slam, shut down. I never got home till like probably 10 o'clock the next morning. I think the concert ended at like, I don't remember what time it was, but whew, it was crazy. Yeah, you got that sack of coins as the blackjack. Yo, I could tell you some stories, man. I give thanks, you know what I mean? I give thanks to the Most High that I got through my teenage years and I'm where I am today, because it could have been very different. Trust me. I've got a 15-year-old son right now, and I can really like empathize with him. I know where he's at, you know what I mean? When he's doing his thing, when he's out on road and he's doing his thing, he's not a bad guy, you know what I mean? Far from it, he's a good youth, you know what I mean? But like when he's doing his thing and he's getting caught up in certain things, and I can see he's, you know what I mean, he's doing his thing, I can empathize. I'm like, yeah man, I know man, I know bro, like I get it. And that's one thing, you know what I mean, as a parent, you know, and as someone who you know, we're getting to that age where it's like we're in our 40s now. As Philippe says, you know what I mean, getting into our 50s. I'll be 44 this year. We've lived it, you know. When I look at my son now, and it's like, I remember being that age. I remember where my head was at when I was that age. I remember the influence that certain songs, certain movements would have. I remember the influence. I can relate, man. So as a parent, I'm parenting now from a place of empathy and understanding. Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely, bro. Yo, hey, listen. Gueto, I hear you. You know, there's certain things that have happened recently where my son's had to he's had to defend himself. And had to show certain man, say, yo, I'm a nice guy, but I'm not a pushover. had to kind of draw that line where it's like, yeah, okay, I need to kind of be the dad where it's like, yo, you can't really go around and punch up, man, and you shouldn't really be doing that. But I salute you, man. Respect. I trained him from young. You know, I got 3 boys and a girl. My girl's the eldest, and I trained them all from young. I got pads, I got gloves. You get me? And I trained them all from young. Pop, 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 pop. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. Let me see your jab. Let me see your jab. Cross. 1, 2. 1, 2. Knowing that there's going to be a time where they're going to have to defend themselves because people are going to test them. And I never wanted them to be in a position where they get tested and they don't know what to do. And I don't condone violence at all, you know what I mean? But the main thing is I wanted them to not be scared or fearful of having to put their hands up and defend themselves. So I hear that, man. Smooth, to be honest, my dad was a good dad still. I'm grateful for the parenting I had. My parents were very, 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 very liberal. Like, you see, when I was growing up, my house was the house you would go to. I was kind of that guy where all my friends knew you could come to my house. Music was running. If you wanted to smoke a little weed, you get me? My parents were cool like that. Like, yeah, that's the kind of house I grew up in. My dad used to be a sound man, DJ, music man, bad man. And he's you know what I mean? He's not on that no more. He's kind of mellowed out, but growing up, my dad was that guy, you know what I mean? He was kind of like, he was known on the block, known in the city. He also used to work the doors as well, so he wasn't to be played with. But he was a cool guy, man. Very laid back, very liberal. I could get away with a lot of stuff. Look at this. I'm not even making this. This beat's making itself. We're just reasoning right now. You know what I mean? This is more of a podcast kind of episode. I'm just sharing. We're reminiscing. All right, let's double this up. Let's go song mode. Let's make it 8 bars. Do it. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, man, I'm due an upgrade. Yo, am I crazy? I haven't even saved this beat. Hold on, let me save this because I'm going on like say my MPC won't crash and I'll lose everything. External MPC. I've got a folder which is called 2020 Hip Hop, and we'll call this one. What we're calling this one? Reminisce. If I can spell it, I can't spell. Reminisce. That'll do. Yeah. I'm not here for the spelling bee. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see my garage. So from about 90, I came up from America in 94. So from about 95 was when I set up. 95, 96 was when I set up in my garage. From about from I set up in the garage 95, 96 through to about 2001. My garage was the hip hop epicenter of my city. Freestyle sessions, beat making, recording. Yo, if we had YouTube those days, it would have been a madness. If we had YouTube those days, we would have had like 1 million subscribers. Every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hip hop was running, freestyles were running, pure joke was running, weed, liquor, it was just a vibe. I've got a few videos actually. I've got some old school. I found one earlier actually. I've got some old video cassettes. Yeah, man. You see this bass line? I just need to actually, let me just filter it a little bit. There you go. Just filtered it down a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit of reverb on it. See how that sounds. A bit of reverb. There we go. And I'm also going to put a little bit of modulation on it, a bit of overdrive. Take some drive off, turn the tone up a little bit. and then I'm gonna put some compression on it as well. Let me compress it. Yeah, man. I mean, as you can see, I haven't really spent much time on the beat, to be honest. Just been more reminiscing with you guys. Beat's kind of just in the background. I'll probably put some kind of hide that in the mix. There we go. Very subtle crash. Still here, Nath? Yeah, but respect. I'll probably do like, let's have a look what we can do with this. Do that. So let's copy the sequence, sequence edit, copy sequence, do it, boom, turn off that, let's delete all of this. So we've got that one, and then let's do this. Yeah, let's do that, keep it simple in it. 2, 3, 4. save that. Alright, so we've got 2 variations now. Here we go. Try another one. For real. Yeah man, Sticky Fingers would definitely do this justice. RTP, yes, my brother. What you doing here, man? You never come round these sides. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let me just say, I'm going to save this, yeah, and I'm going to restart it because that latency is becoming an issue. I can't work with it. Let me just restart this, fire it back up. No, I don't want to upgrade. I really don't want to upgrade. Load recent, there we go. Boom. Let me hook up back the... sort out the screen here, innit? Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Right, hopefully this should be better now. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Long time, my brother. I was just saying to Nathan, who's also on the live, you see, like us UK guys who are connected, we need to link up seriously because life is too short and we're too close to make excuses. You know what I mean? Like where I am, I'm in the middle of the country. You get me? I can get to south, I can get to north in a few hours, and I just think, you know what, life is too short, man. You know, we're all connected. We're all, you know, the same, cut from the same cloth. We've got the same interests. You know what I mean? It's worth the travel to just connect and make it happen. You know what I mean? So let me know, man. Let me know. I'm down to, you get me, hit the M1 south, M1 north, wherever you are, and we just connect. You get me? Just make an evening of it. You know what I mean? I'll bring my MPC and my external hard drive with all my beats on it and make it happen. Do you get me? Alright, I need to copy this. Copy sequence. Boom. Save that. And then delete this. Let's do another variation. that one now. Let's do this. Here we go. It's 1:30. For real. Soon I forgot my bed. Alright. True note. Although I do have a little DIY project I need to take on tomorrow. I've got some house duties I need to take care of. I started them this evening. I never finished them. So now tomorrow morning now, my wife's gonna be looking at me like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna leave this all half undone like this. I don't know what it is as well, man. Like on a weekend, my children wake up mad early on the weekend and make up noise. I'm thinking, hold on now, in the week, you like ain't usually this noisy, unless I'm overly sensitive when it comes to like my Saturday morning. They just seem to make up extra noise on a Saturday morning, man. I'm trying to get a lie in. I hear you, Nath. Yo, I hear you, man. So mine's not exactly a shed, it's like the outhouse. So it's like, it's a brick building, but it's like it's not a garage, it's just like a brick built shed on the back of the house. And we got like our tumble dryer, our washing machine in there. And I built like some extra cupboard units in there for storage. With Spider City, man. Pure spiders in there. You know them ones. So the tumble dryer broke down. I had to buy a new tumble dryer. So I ordered a new tumble dryer now. They brought it on Thursday. So I come to take out the old tumble dryer. Lo and behold, I'd basically built like a downstairs toilet in that same room. Where I built the toilet, I basically couldn't get the tumble dryer out because where the wall is and where the toilet is built, the gap is not big enough to get the tumble dryer out. So I basically built the toilet where the tumble dryer and the washing machine is, with it in the room. Couldn't get it out. So I had to do some jigging around and some dismantling and some mad struggle. I was sweating like a dog. That's why, like I said, when I started this stream, I just come out the shower. I was sweating. So I've got all that sorted now. I moved a whole heap of stuff, moved some cupboard units, and now I've got to put the new tumble dryer back in that room, back in that area, set it back up and whatever. It's a mission. And I've got a whole heap of stuff I need to burn because I had to pull down like this old cupboard unit we had in there. It was just stuff in there, you know what I mean? I had to tear all that down and I just smashed it up. I just rocked it till it fell apart, pulled out all the shelves, started to lick a fire in the back garden. I've got a whole heap of stuff I need to burn now. But like I said, there's stuff everywhere. So my wife's looking at me like, so yo, what, you just gonna leave? You're just gonna leave all this here like this? I'm like, babe, I got some beats to make, man. What's going on? I can't spend my whole Friday evening in DIY mode. You know them ones. Alright. I don't know whether to do a new one or leave it as this. I have not been on this MPC for weeks and weeks. Trust me. Oh, I made this last time. Oh, this is a banger. Yeah. If I remember correctly, this one turned out pretty well. I forgot about this. Here we go. Nath, was you on the stream when I made this? I can't remember. Yeah, man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Hard. He slept since then. I know them ones are, man. There's times where I play beats and I think, rah, I don't remember making that. There's other times where I will watch an old YouTube video and think, rah, where's that beat? Like there's beats I'm seeing on my YouTube videos, like, rah, where is that? I don't remember making that beat and I don't remember where it is. Like, I don't know where it is. Make it run again. Alright. You ready? As we move. This is hard. breakdown's my favourite part as well. Yeah, I got a copyright strike when I done this. I made this live on a live stream. I got a copyright strike, man. I was vexed. You know, I'm not even playing the chops. I'll play it backwards. Yo, I could make this again, actually. I got a few of them. I like that breakdown. Do you love music? Yeah. Yo, this reminds me of some like MOP type. Yeah. Straight hardcore. Alright, that's that. Let's see what else we got. What's this one saying? That sounds sounds tasty. Yeah, man, that previous one was some take everything off type rap. Alright, see this one? I had to cut the loop in the middle to get that. You know the ones where you hear something and it's like you hear the sample, but the part in your brain, the part that clicks is in the middle of the loop. So it starts on the snare. Listen. That's where it starts. You get me? So it started. So it's basically shifted everything that way. I'm feeling this. Yo, I need some rappers, man. Right, I've got another variation. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. She says, ooh. She says, ooh. She says, ooh. What she says? What did she say? You damn right. Gritty little something from the New York streets. Ooh. And then she said, there we go. And I think I've filtered it out as well. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. I've just got the little rides going. Simple, nothing exciting. You get me? We're not getting too excited. It's just the loop. The loop was it. If you listen, really, if you listen, it's all there. It's all in the loop. And I just basically layered the drum sounds over what's already there. And then as it drops, I just filtered it out. Yeah, I like this. Hey, yo, Smooth, if you got bars for it, let's talk. Just ping me an email. Yeah, man, it's true. Like I said, with this, the chop, all the chop was. Hold on. I don't have to shout over such a smooth beat, you get me? This is that. It's Mr. Brown Radio, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you're locked into those smooth sounds. Right in the UK, it is coming up to the hour 2 p.m. Should I say 2 a.m.? It's real late. But we're doing it smooth right now. Shout out to all my MPC family in the building. My man 34 Smooth. My man Nath Jones. RTP in the building. Yeah, it's that type of beat basically. But yeah, with this, all I've done, like I said, all I've done was I just chopped it on the snare and just moved it. So the original loop was not like that. And then you can hear as well, like I've looped each individual chop, I've looped it so it extends. So you can hear it's looping. So then it gives you a little bit of overspill. If you play that chop longer, you've got a little bit of overspill in there, you know what I'm saying? And then I chop to each one on the hat. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. So yeah, man. Doing it real smooth. Yo, some of these names I can't shout out, but shout out everyone. If you're feeling the stream, then make sure you give me a like. Every like adds up, you get me? We want to get this YouTube algorithm ringing. So if you're feeling the stream, make sure you give me a like. Just hit that thumbs up button. We're doing the radio thing right now. Shout out to Stockholm, Sweden in the building. Yeah, I'm really not trying to be Tim Westwood. Trust me, I'm really not trying to be Tim Westwood right now. But I'm not sure how the Midlands accent sounds over the smooth beat. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, shout out to everyone on the stream right now. Shout out to T. Jorpaz, if I've said that correctly. We got Sweden in the building. We got up north in the building. We got down south in the building. We had Pittsburgh in the building. My man 34 free smooth. Representing the East Coast in the building. Man are smashing the like buttons for joke when they hear the chops. And that's what it's all about right now. And we've got many more chops where these came from. Let's see what else we can find. Right, there's one here called Clear Day. I have no idea what this beat is. So if it's trash, then please have mercy on me. Yes, because I saved that. Right, let's hear the chops and see what I go on. Yeah, forgive me, man. Like, you got a T and a J. Yeah, you're gonna have to break it down. I'm dyslexic, bro. I don't know where this is going, but I'm going with it. Let's go. What do you mean, chuck these on the track? I was not ready for that. I really was not ready to hear Chuck D's voice Let's go. Let's start again. Hold on. Let's see what he's saying.
They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it.
What?
They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it.
They want it. They want it.
They want it.
They got heat. I don't know what I was thinking when I made this. This is just some off the wall, like, you know, sometimes you can't take yourself too serious, you know. You just have to go with the vibe.
They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it. They want it. They want it. They want it. They got it. They want it. They
Alright. They want it. They got heat. Yeah, I can work with that. My heart. Let's hear this one. You know them lucky dips? You have to do them lucky dips sometimes. Let's do it. Again, if it's trash, then just have a bit of mercy. You know what I mean? We've all got trash in our what's it called? In our catalogue somewhere. You see my ratio? My ratio is like, I'd say 5-1. 5 trash beats for 1 alright one. Not even good, you know, just alright. I've got one I want to play for you. For you. Hold on. I think, Nath, you may have heard this one. Boom, boom. It's in hip hop and it's called Round Up the Elders, I think. Wait there. Round Up the Elders, there we go. Sometimes you have to round up the elders, you get me? Like, Unaman are elders. Yeah, listen, sometimes, you know, you've got a standard, you know what I mean? You've got like a benchmark, and there's certain beats where it's like, would I really progress any further with that beat? You're just catching a vibe, and it might not be, sometimes it's just the time, you know what I mean? It might be like in 2 years' time, you pull it back and you're like, rah, that's the one. Okay. This beat. Hold on. Don't be scared to make whack beats. Get them out your system. 5-to-1 ratio. Trust me. That's true. I totally agree. There we go. Yeah, this is I'm gonna release this on my Spotify. No, this one certainly isn't whack. Let's go for the hook again. Here we go. Go for the hook again. So with the scratching, yeah, I got no turntables. The scratching is on the MPC. Yeah, listen. I made it. Produced, cooked up. I made it. I'm quite proud of that. Look at the smile on my face. I'm actually very proud of that I was able to produce that scratching on the track with no turntables. You know, I heard it in my mind, yeah. I heard it and I was like, I need to get that on the track. Cooked up. I made it. I made it. I produced. I made it. I made it. Produced. Cooked up. I made it. I made it. I made it. Produced. I made it. I made it. Produced. Cooked up. Yeah, man. That's it. You know what's funny is, look how long that song's been out, and I would have assumed somebody would have used that section because it's all from the same song. I made it, I produced, I cooked up. That's producer talk right there. I made it, 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 I cooked up. I made it, I made it, I made it, I cooked up. I made it, I made it, I made it, I made produced. Yeah. So all of them, I chopped up the vocal chops and then just chopped up some little scratches that I found. So like, you hear them? Little chops. Some bars, bro. I really am not a rapper. I really am not a rapper. Honestly. Don't even try and gas me up. It's not happening.
I made it. I made it. I made it. I produced.
That's me.
I made it. I made it.
I made it.
I cooked up. I made it. I made it. I made it.
This song's hard.
Produced. I made it. I made it. Produced. I cooked up.
That's a single right there, that is. Alright, listen. I've got a few more that I'm cutting out. Let's have a look what else we got. Like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. Oh, this one. So this one, yeah. You see this beat? I played a sample of it on my Instagram, and then someone, a female rapper, heard it, snatched my Instagram video, rapped over it, reposted it, and tagged me in the video and give me a shout out. And it was hard. I was like, yo, that was so organic. Like, she literally just heard it. I'm just there vibing, doing the beats on my Instagram. She's heard it, snatched it, and just rapped over the little 1 minute Instagram video. I was like, yo, which is hard still. And that's actually the wrong beat. It's not even this beat. Yeah, this is not the beat I was talking about. But let's give this one a moment. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, it was this one. Hold on. Again, it's like a reggae type thing. There's something about this beat that I really like. There's like a real vibe to it. Killed it as well. Yeah, and this beat came about real quick. You know them ones where you find a sample and the beat just comes around like it just creates itself real quick. This just happened, like before I knew it, the beat it existed. Yeah, man. I got another one like that as well. Yeah, the flow on this. Whoever flows on this, they need to just like literally ride the rhythm. This is a ride the rhythm type beat. Yeah, yo, I love them. You know what's missing from hip hop nowadays is the flow, man. Like, you know, the old school flow back in the day. I'll tell you a track you need to go and listen to. When you got a moment, go and listen to K Solo. K Solo, Fugitive. Oh my days. K Solo was a beast. Trust me, I don't know what his story was, but K Solo. I don't know if you guys remember when I done a podcast and I broke down that song, Fugitive. The sample, the bars, the storytelling, that track. The right hit his jaw, he fell on the floor, the kids are hit with the brick before they don't hear them anymore. Yo, the flow is missing. Yeah, Core Mega's a beast still. OLO. Definitely one of the most underrated. It was a killer. Tales from the Crack Side. Your mom's in my business. She's in my business. Can't you see, girl? Your mom is trying to end this. Your mom's in my business. Go tell your mom to mind her business. I'll tell you what I could hear on this as well. Someone like OC and Pharaoh Monch on this. Jeez. Alright, someone said espionage. Okay, I got an espionage beat. One moment. Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know the standard. I'm looking at the front door. Let's see what this one is. Is this my espionage beats? I've got like one of those James Bond film scene type beats. This actually might be the one. Hold on, one moment. This is the one. This is espionage. This is literally James Bond creeping into the top villain's lair. Any of you guys Griselda fans? Bo, 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 bo. Hey yo! Imagine Conway on this. Bo, 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 bo. Yeah, don't sleep on the hidden piano in the background, you know. Don't sleep on the piano. The one drop piano. Yeah, man. You get the idea with this one. It's that kind of vibe. Right, there's one I just seen here and I don't know what it is. On the train. Let me see what this one's saying. If it's whack, forgive me. That's not the right thing, guys. That's how we're rolling. That one right there. Yeah, man, Raekwon and Ghost on this. Sheesh. C. Smith, you don't know. Ooh, Raekwon and Ghost on this. I can't even do the impression, but I hear it now. You just said that. Raekwon and Ghost on this. That's hard. Hard. Everyone do their best Ghostface impression. Yeah, I could definitely hear that. Definitely. And you know what? This is actually a beat I made before. Yeah, my latency's gone again, man. I fully need to upgrade. This thing's just messing about. All right, so yeah, man, you get the idea with that one. What's this one saying? Old Horn March. That's one thing about these live streams. It makes me go back through my old beats. Let's see what this one's saying. Turn off that, turn off that. Okay, different type of style. I know where this one's going. Totally different type of style. Excited about that one, to be fair. Right, this one, I want to do something with this. This is going to be the last one for the evening, then I'm done. Did I even do anything with this? No. Nope. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done. There might be something here. 1 second. You like that one? Okay. Definitely. Need some in the background. Yeah, that one was just like a little starter beat. But yeah, definitely hear what you're saying. How come I got all these beats where it's like there's nothing there? I actually think I've lost some beats, you know. Like they're here, but they're not here. So the name's here, but when I'm opening them up, the program's not here. I remember what it says. You gotta make some trash to make some good. Get your trash out the way quickly. I'm just in my hip hop folder right now, you know. I haven't even opened my left field folder. Yeah, man. Yo, Smooth. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good evening. Salute, my brother. See you again on the next live stream. I'm going to open one beat out my left field folder. And then I'm going. Right. Let me go into Trappish. It's called Trappish. Oh, this one right here. This is my left field folder. I've actually bounced this out of this, out of here, and I've bounced it over into Logic. You've probably, if you're on my Instagram, you've heard this. Looking for a young UK trappy rapper to smash this up. You know them young youths who are just on some road thing. Sometimes you have to show the young boys that you can still do it, you know. It's just a movement as well. It's all about the movement. Don't sleep on the transitions. there's a few things in this beat that I really like. One of them is the movement of the sample, like the pitching up, pitching down, and the filtering out, and that. That's one thing. The other one is the transitions. You get me? I've kind of put some little sound effects in there for the transition, and then if you listen to the 808, like it drops, and then another time where it goes higher, like very subtly though. You gotta hear it, man. So if you listen, you ready? All right. Very subtle. We're gonna go again. Okay. And then the breakdown. And then the transition sound effects. So we're back up with it. The 808's high now. And get ready for the drop. Yo. You see when I play this in my car? Oh my days. Woo! This on the car stereo. It bangs. It bangs, it bangs, it bangs. So, I think that might be it for the evening. I think that might be it for the evening, you know. Seriously. Unless anything else jumps out at me. Do we do one more lucky dip before we go? Let's see. The last one now. This is your bedtime rhythm. So yes, people, I appreciate your engagement, your attention, your ears. Trust me, I really appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Cam and Nate Dog. can hear, my MPC is about to glitch out. Can you hear it? You hear the static behind the samples? That means it's about to crash. So, I need to upgrade my computer, people. And it ain't cheap. So, that's my next investment. But listen, like I said, I appreciate your engagement, man. Trust me, it means a lot, especially during these COVID times. Again, for those of you that are in the UK, we should make an effort to link up. I'm serious. You know, I will jump in my car and we'll meet halfway, or you know what I mean. If you wanna, whatever we need to do, you know what I mean. We should make an effort to link up. Everyone, like I said, I appreciate you all. Have a good evening, have a good night, have a good sleep. I'll see you again in another live stream. All right, all the best. God bless. Take care.